Hey everyone, today's mobility follow-along routine is focusing on the spine. For today's session, you're just going to need some open floor space, something fairly soft like a yoga mat or some carpet would be perfect. We're also going to need a box and some sort of weight for our Jefferson curls. We're going to start off with a few breaths just to bring that nervous system down into parasympathetic to really slow down. All right, so we're going to go 3 seconds inhale, pause at the top, and 7 seconds exhalation. Let's go for it. We're going to do 3 rounds of this. All right, so inhale. I'll count the breaths. So inhale for 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale in through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. And inhale for 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, so we're going to get into it. We're going to start by standing. We're going to do some spinal work. The first thing we're going to do is a spinal circle. So standing in a comfortable position, soft knees as well, so you don't have to have straight legs, nice and soft through the entire body. So just give the body a bit of a shake off now, just loosen up any tension, and just keep up that breath throughout this whole session. When it comes to increasing mobility, you really want to relax the nervous system. It's the thing that's going to hold you back, so you want to try to relax as much as possible and really feel into the body and see what it needs. So just don't push yourself too far, just increase that range really slowly. All right, so spinal circles. We're going to drop down first. I'll just demonstrate one first, and then you can follow along. So drop down, and then we're going to send our hips forward, arch, look all the way back behind you, and back to the start. We're going to do 5 reps in each direction. All right, let's do it. Soft knees, head down, around. That's it. Nice work. That's 3. 4, last one, and 5. Just give yourself a minute. Maybe you got a little bit dizzy. I know I did. So just give yourself a second, a couple of breaths. And then we're going to reverse this the other direction. Let's go down, around. Really soft through the spine, through the neck, through the hips, making sure you're really arching back, looking behind you. 2 more reps. Last one. All right, cool. The next 2 exercises, we're going to go down to the ground. The first exercise is called a cobra peel. I really love this exercise. It's an extension of the spine. So we're going to place our hands down on the ground, laying down like we're going to do a push-up. From here, we're going to lift our head, arch, press up all the way to the top, and then peeling all the way back down. The idea with this one is we're moving each vertebrae at a time. So top of the spine, middle, lower back, and then all the way back down. Let's do 2 more reps. All the way up. You can assist with the arms at the top too. Give yourself a little bit extra. Back down. Last one. Let's hold the top. Push and hold. I like to do a little rotation at the top as well. Spend 10 seconds here. And coming out. All right, starting to loosen up now. We're going to do some scorpions. So this one, we're going to keep our chest pinned to the ground. This is really important because what we want to do with this one is to get some rotation through the lower back. And if we start to lift each arm up, we're going to rotate through the thoracic spine or the middle back. This one, stick the chest down so we can start to rotate the lower back. All right, so I'm going to just lay down here, arms go out to the side. We're going to pick one leg up. We're going to reach it over the top and try to touch the opposite hand, keeping that chest down. You might not be able to reach all the way over. Just go as far as you can. It might look like this. And we're just going to do 5 reps. All right, here we go. And 1. One on both sides. That's 2. And 2, nice and slow and controlled, no rush. Go slow. That's 3. 2 more. All right, we're going to do a hold now. So just go to that first side, come over. We're going to hold for 10 seconds. You can place your head looking away from the leg. It's probably the most comfortable position. Let's do some more breaths. Relaxing into it. Relax that hip flexor. You'll probably feel a big stretch through your hip flexor. All right, other side, another 10 seconds, reach it over, head to the opposite direction, hanging out here. All right, cool, starting to loosen up now. What we're going to do now, we're going to work on spinal flexion, which is forward, so this way, like a forward fold position, working on our hamstrings and our back in flexion. And then we're going to work on some extension of the spine as well, both loaded, one with weight and one without weight. So let's start with the Jefferson curl. This is one of my favorite exercises. So we're going to use the box. Really start with a light weight. We're going to do 5 reps of this and a hold on the 5th rep. So I jump up, hold the weight. Again, you can use any weight you like. Head goes down first. Really slow with this one, rounding the spine out each vertebrae at a time, keeping those legs locked out. We go down as far as we possibly can and then peeling all the way back up to the top. All the way down and then all the way back up to the top. If you've got no weight, you can even do this without any weight, but I suggest you grab some because the weight's really helpful to strengthen the spine and also increase that range. Let's do 2 more. One more, we're going to hold on this one. So we collapse, all the way down to the end range. And then from here, you want to see if you can squeeze your hip flexors, contract, squeeze your quads as well, and see if you can compress. It's like your stomach into your hip flexors. So you try to fold in half. Couple more breaths. All right, out nice and slow. So 5 reps and a hold. Now we're going to do the same with standing arches. So again, that's spinal flexion. This is the opposite, extension. All right, I'll show you from a couple of different angles before we start. Around hip width apart, maybe a little wider. Similar to the cobra peels, we put our head back first. I'll show you this way. Head back first, open up. Arching all the way down, all the way back to the top. It's really important that you send the hip flexors forward to counterbalance the weight of the head and the back. Again, this is a loaded stretch, but we're just using the weight of our back and our head to create weight on the spine, and that's going to increase the mobility and strengthen our spine, whereas this one was using external weight. All right. To increase the weight, we could even put our arms above our head, but just wait till you've got this one really comfortable first. Let's do 5 reps. That's 1. Again. 2. 3. Doing good. 4. Last one. We're going to hold on this one. 5 seconds. Go. And coming out. Oh, I was going to start to count, but I don't think I could talk in that position. Nice work. So spinal flexion, extension. The last thing we're going to do to finish this off is a bridge hold. I'm going to give you a couple of different variations, and we're going to do a hold for roughly 20 to 30 seconds. So the easiest progression that you can do for the bridge will be this one here. Hands down by your side. You're going to squeeze your glutes, peel all the way up, extend the spine, and holding here. So you can hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. The next variation, putting our hands next to our head. We're going to peel up like the first variation. We're going to push to the top of the head, holding here. The next variation, we start to push off the ground. Maybe it's like this. And then slowly getting all the way to a bridge position. All right, so you choose what progression you're going to do, and we're going to do roughly a 20 to 30 second hold. All right, you ready? Find your position, set, go. Just keep holding. I'll tell you when to come out of it. Whatever variation you've chosen, start with the easiest and work your way through to the hardest. Really try to get your shoulders stacked over your wrists, pushing through the quads and the legs, looking between the hands. We'll go for 5 more seconds. And slowly come down. All right, that finishes the routine. Thank you so much for joining me. Just to recap, we did spinal circles, we did cobra peels, scorpions, Jefferson curl, standing arch, and bridge. If you want to stop and start this video again, do that 1 to 2 more times if you like. And I would just want to honor you for showing up today and giving your body some love. I want you to show some gratitude to your body for what it's capable of and for everything that it does for you. I'll see you next time.